Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. It's Commander Belay, and this is your review for the Chelsea versus Sheffield United game, which ended 2-2 at Stamford Bridge. I've just returned home actually about 10 minutes ago. Took me ages. The tube was screwed. I live about an hour and a half away from Stamford Bridge, so getting the tube there and transport. The dedication, effort I put into to go watch Chelsea, not just me, the 40,000 fans that went there to do it, and there's people that do it every single match day, every single week. And I'm fortunate enough to go, a few times a season. Some people that don't even live in the UK, have to watch it early morning, are unable to, monetary reasons and distance reasons, unable to attend. So I do find myself privileged to be able to go and watch the game. But the players didn't turn up. It's as simple as that. There's some points that I want to mention in this video. Obviously going to go over the lineup as well. Going to mention the performances. But one thing is certain, and I think one thing that we can all agree is we're not getting top four. I mean, I know it's only after 4 games, but you can tell by the performances, you can tell by the quality of players, the project that Lampard is working on, and the teams above us are also the teams that we're competing with to achieve top 4. We are simply not at that level. It's as simple as that. And I just want to say this as well. Only my club, honestly, of course it's Chelsea. Only Chelsea are able to do this. Only Chelsea are able to go 2-0 up at half time and then throw the game away and draw 2-2 at home against the promoted side. It's only Chelsea. I mean, how have you managed to bottle it? I'm sorry, but if that's any other top 5 team, whether it's Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur, etc., if they are 2-0 up at half time against Sheffield United at home, I'm sorry, no other team is throwing that away. Only us. I mean, could we not defend? I mean, one thing that we all know for time is we cannot defend set pieces, and this was evident again. A cross comes in, and for me, Asp, I'll get into Asp in a minute. Like I said, I'll get into performances, but just before doing into it, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're not on here, hit the notification so you know every time I do uploads, and leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. But getting to the lineup was a bit odd. Now, obviously, when we all saw it, all surprised that we saw Tomori start off ahead of Christensen, Kepa, Tomori, Christensen as, Tomori and Zuma as our centre-back partnership, Azpilicueta, Emerson, Jorginho, and in the register, Kovacic right centre mid, and we had Mason Mount number 8, Ross Barkley left wing, we had Pulisic right wing, and we had Tammy Abraham up front. Now, there's a couple of questions, like I said. We all expected Christensen and Zuma to play. Rudiger was unable for this game. However, Tomori played. And one thing I want to mention is Tomori really surprised me today. He had a fantastic game, didn't really put a foot wrong. His passing was on point. Really underrated performance today. Commanding, interceptions, giving out instructions, aerially winning every single duel. And I think you could say the same for Zuma. For me, up until Zuma's own goal, he was the man of the match for me. He was winning every single aerial duel. One of the best aerial centre-backs. Defending, heading, interceptions, tackles, commanding, passing out from the back as well. Everything you want from a ball-playing centre-back, Zuma offered in this game. And it was unfortunate. It was unfortunate. Now, obviously, from the angle that I saw, I couldn't really see it because I got such a good view that Lampard was literally right in front of me. So when Lampard was literally there, I could see Lampard. He was about 1 metre away from me. I could even hear what Lampard was saying. He was in the way. So when the cross came in, basically came off Zuma's shin. I saw the replays on TV screen. It came off Zuma's shin. And to be honest, people screaming and blaming Zuma. But if he didn't touch it, there was a Sheffield United player behind him waiting to tap it in. So it's not like he could have really done anything. They were going to score either way. What should have been done to prevent that goal was Azpilicueta preventing that cross to come in. And people, scrutinising Zuma for one little mistake that isn't even 100% his fault. One little mistake after a fantastic performance, in my opinion. And I'm seeing tweets, people on social media going, oh, he was terrible, Zuma's this, Zuma's that. And once again, yet again, it is vile and disgusting. I'm seeing racist tweets towards Zuma. Why? I'm not going to mention any of it because at the end of the day, it's racist. I'm seeing N-words thrown around. I'm seeing C-words, people saying black this, black that. I'm seeing pictures of certain animals, etc. And it's vile. You are a scumbag and you do not belong on planet Earth. I mean, they play for your club. They give 110%, they give passion, they give energy, they do everything to play for your club, especially a player like Zuma, who is desperate to make it at Chelsea. He has top world-class potential. He's just come back from a serious injury. And I'm seeing tweets scrutinising him, being racist towards him. Why? You are disgusting. He's trying to do your best for you. He's giving 110%. He's playing for your club that you support, and you're being racist towards him. I find it disgusting, ignorant, and completely arrogant. And I think that Twitter really has to start, stamping down this. It's not just our players as well. Zuma happened to Tammy Abraham a couple of weeks ago. Happened to Paul Pogba. Happened to Marcus Rashford. Enough is enough. These social media companies have to start putting a stamp on these things because it's getting ridiculous now. It's getting blown out of proportion, and it's ridiculous. I mean, I've had enough of it, and I'm sure that everyone else has had enough of this, but it's really overshadowed that performance. Yes, he's made one mistake in the last minute. It's frustrating. We've thrown 2 points away where in a game we really should be winning. And it's really overshadowed. There's no need. I want to sit here and talk about the game, talk about, why we didn't get the 3 points, the performance, etc. But seeing it really boiled my blood. Why am I seeing this in 2019? Why is this still going on, honestly? How are you not educated enough to realise that you should not be sending out racist tweets? Like, what goes through people's mind? And people saying, oh, trolling, banter. It's not funny. Where is the humour in it? You're being racist. There's no need. It's disgusting. Cut it out, honestly. I don't understand it at all. I don't understand it. The discrimination is unreal. But getting on to the game, like I said, it's 2 points thrown away. And if you look at the overall performance, I would say a draw is a fair reflection. Sheffield United completely dominated us in the second half, and I think it's quite embarrassing that this is happening, especially we're at home to a Premier League. We're supposed to be one of the best teams in the Premier League, and we were lucky to be 2-0 up half time. I'll give you that. Tammy, if it wasn't for Tammy Abraham to be really clinical, which I'm really happy with, by the way, him getting a brace today yet again, really proving his doubters wrong, including me. We're 2-0 up. Again, Sheffield United had the better half. We were really shaky. We didn't really dictate the game well. I thought Jorginho, I love Jorginho, he's world class, etc. But I thought that he was below par today. A lot of misplaced passes, etc. Really didn't hold the game well, didn't really dictate it too well, and it allowed Sheffield United to get into the game. I thought Chris Wilder had the tactic spot on, and fair fucking play to the Sheffield United fans and the Sheffield United players, because Sheffield United fans, they did not stop singing. Our atmosphere, on the other hand, was completely dead. You couldn't hear anything. Unless we scored, we started cheering and celebrating, and then we started singing about 30 seconds after that. But far from that, all you could hear was Sheffield United fans constantly. Even when they were 2-0 down, you could hear them. And fair play to them. Fair play to Chris Wilder getting attacked the spot on. He realised at half-time to change it up. He changed the formation, the tactics, etc., compacting that midfield, overrunning us in midfield, using the width as well to put those crosses in, because they've got 2 physical strikers, which I mentioned in my preview. So tactically, he got things spot on in the second half, and I think that Lampard wasn't proactive enough. He was more reactive, which kind of cost us. Really nice to see Billy Gilmore get some minutes as well. He's one of my favourite academy prospects. Had a fantastic little cameo as well. We really good positive from him. I'm really happy for Tammy Abraham as well, getting that brace. That's, in my opinion, the only positives, and also we didn't lose. But to be honest, we had to win today. Going into the international break, we had to be getting the 3 points. It's so frustrating that we were unable to win. We were unable to get the 3 points. But like I said, it is what it is. We have to move on. The racist tweet, honestly, it has to stop. Has to stop somewhere. And one thing I want to mention before I do this video is Azpilicueta as well. Now, he's been a fantastic servant for this football club. In his prime, he was always Mr. Consistent, always putting in 7/8 out of 10. However, his decline is definitely on the rise. Obviously, he's definitely given me those glimpses, nightmares of Ivanovic 15-16. Honestly, he was so good for us in his prime. No one would be able to get past him 1v1 defending, but he can't attack. He's lost that yard of pace. He's lost the legs. And I saw a stat. He lost possession 20 times more than any other player, more than 3 times any other player on the pitches. He's really becoming a liability for us now, and it's really sad to see his decline. And it looks like that will be his last start in the Premier League. It looks like Reece James will be returning after the international break, and thank God, honestly, we need Reece James ASAP, because Azpi's finished. Honestly, that guy is completely finished. I feel bad for him. He's a servant. I'll love him for everything he's done. However, he is finished. He's lost that yard of pace. He's lost the legs. And yeah, it's just so gutting that we didn't win. I was so looking forward to 2-0, job done, maybe get another goal in the second half, but we bottled it. We bottled it ultimately, and yeah, there's nothing more to say. Like I said, the centre-back partnership Zuma Torre had a fantastic game. I think Azpi was at fault for both the goals. First goal, Azpi didn't get across his man quickly enough, and second goal, he wasn't preventing it across at all, didn't really give much effort. I thought Jorginho Kovacic did fantastic as well, the performances. Mason Mount was a bit quiet. But yeah, it was really frustrating. A lot of under par, below average performances, a couple of decent performances, but on the whole, it was a very poor performance. And yeah, it's just gutting, really frustrating that we didn't get the 3 points, but we're going to have to move on from this. But yeah, if you did enjoy, if you don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're not on here, make sure you hit the bell notification so you're notified for every time I do upload. And hit comment down below your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.